In a room where time stands still, Elsie sits amidst shadows and memories, the weight of 85 years etched into every line of her face. The faded floral wallpaper whispers tales of bygone days. Her gnarled hands tremble as she clutches a teacup, the cool porcelain a stark contrast to her aged skin. Shadows dance like ghosts. The room is steeped in profound loneliness. Time has etched deep lines of regret onto Elsie's face. She is 85 years old. Elsie begins her story, her voice echoing the weight of decades. "My name is Elsie. I am 85 years old, and I have kept this secret for 40 years." Sunlight streams through the lace curtains, illuminating Elsie's living room, a space filled with the ghosts of happier days. Elsie sits on the floral sofa, her hands clasped tightly, her face a canvas of sorrow. Martha hovers near Elsie, her gentle smile a fragile offering of comfort in the heavy atmosphere. John wrestles with the stubborn window latch, his efforts a testament to his quiet support. The room is filled with a somber atmosphere, a palpable sense of familial support. In the golden light, the family members share a moment of silent understanding, their bonds tested but unbroken. In Elsie's kitchen, John reaches high above, his presence filling the space near Elsie. Elsie feels the subtle brush of John's body against hers. It started small, innocent maybe, but one afternoon as he leaned over me to reach the top shelf, I felt it, his body against mine, intentional, unmistakable. A flicker of awareness ignites between them. Elsie and John sit on the floor, sharing tea in silence. His hand moves, a subtle brush against her leg, testing the waters. Elsie's eyes close. She says nothing, makes no move to stop him. We said nothing, we carried on. I didn't stop him, I didn't speak, I just let it happen. In the dimly lit room, Elsie looks away, shame and regret etched across her face. Long shadows dance around her, mirroring the turmoil within. Elsie's voice echoes in the darkness. "Over time, I flirted. Subtle things, sheer tops, revealing just enough. I'd sit just so, wearing colors that might catch his eye." The shadows deepen as Elsie's confession fills the room. In Elsie's dining room, bathed in the light of years gone by, Elsie meticulously sets the table. She subtly adjusts her stance, a silent invitation in her eyes, hoping to capture John's gaze. Martha, lost in her own world, remains completely unaware of the unspoken tension filling the room. The air grows thick with unspoken desires and hidden intentions. Elsie continues to set the table, the clinking of silverware a stark contrast to the silent drama unfolding. In the quiet of her dimly lit room, Elsie's tears reflect the moonlight. Shadows stretch across her face, painting a portrait of unspoken memories. A heavy silence fills the room, broken only by the weight of her thoughts. Elsie whispers, her voice echoing in the stillness. "He was my daughter's husband, but part of me always believed he was mine too." The moonlight intensifies, casting her in a ghostly glow as the confession hangs in the air. In Elsie's living room, an unspoken tension fills the air as Elsie and John find themselves alone. Their eyes meet, a lingering look that speaks volumes of their hidden feelings. Elsie, VO, reflects, "I never told him, I never crossed the line." The weight of unspoken words hangs heavy in the room, a silent testament to a love never pursued. In the dimly lit room, Elsie's gaze penetrates the lens, her eyes reflecting a lifetime of suppressed emotions. Shadows dance around her, the single lamp casting light on the contours of regret etched into her face. The air hangs heavy, pregnant with the weight of stories she never dared to tell. Elsie, VO, reflects, her voice raspy with age. "But now, at the end of my life, I wonder, did I lose more by holding back, or by wanting him at all?" In Elsie's sun-drenched kitchen, she deftly chops vegetables, filling the air with savory aromas. John enters, his gaze immediately drawn to Elsie, admiration lighting his eyes. "That's a beautiful dress, Elsie. The color really suits you," John remarks, his voice filled with genuine appreciation. "Oh, this old thing? Thank you, John," Elsie replies, her eyes meeting his in a moment of unspoken connection. In the dimly lit room, Elsie reaches for a photograph. Elsie picks up the photograph of John, a younger man with a charming smile. Her finger gently traces John's face in the photograph. A wistful expression slowly washes over Elsie's face. Elsie stares at the photograph, lost in memories of John. In Elsie's vibrant garden, Elsie and John kneel side by side, their hands working in harmony as they plant flowers. A shared joke ignites a burst of laughter between Elsie and John, their eyes locking in pure joy. Martha tends to her flowers in the background, seemingly untouched by the intimate connection shared between Elsie and John. The garden blooms, a silent witness to unspoken emotions, as Martha unknowingly cultivates her solitude. In the dimly lit room, Elsie carefully places the photograph on the table. Her hand trembles, a visible sign of the emotions stirring within. She closes her eyes, seeking refuge in the depths of her memories. Lost in reverie, she drifts back to moments long past. The room fades as Elsie is consumed by her past. In the soft glow of the television, Elsie and John sit side by side on the sofa, their closeness a silent prelude to unspoken desires. A fleeting touch, a spark of connection ignites between Elsie and John as their fingers brush, sending a jolt of electricity through the air. Startled by the intensity of their brief encounter, Elsie and John recoil, creating a visible space between them as unspoken feelings surge. The air thickens with a palpable mix of awkwardness and undeniable desire, as Elsie and John grapple with the unspoken emotions swirling between them. In the aftermath of their almost touch, Elsie and John are left adrift in a sea of unspoken feelings, their hearts pounding with a mixture of trepidation and longing. In the dimly lit room, Elsie exhales deeply, the silence amplifying her regret. The room fades to black, leaving only the weight of unspoken longing. An old photograph of John emerges from the darkness, a silent reminder of what could have been. The photograph sits alone, a symbol of Elsie's enduring unspoken love.